These definitely rule the roost here.
Do they?
Yeah, everybody scatters when they come around.
Well, they are pretty darn big.
Right?
Do you have problems with them roosting where you don't want them to?
Absolutely. Well, not such a bad place, but they roost in the barn, and we used to just kind of store a lot of things.
I made it. Oh, look at them.
Turkey poult.
Yeah, how old are they?
1 month, maybe 6 weeks.
Yeah?
Yeah, there's
Wow.
little turkeys up in there. I love these sounds.
Yeah. Well, they all have their language. All right, so how old are the donkeys now? The baby donkeys?
So the oldest one was born Memorial Day weekend, and then the youngest one was about 20 days later. So
Well, I remember
maybe a week or so.
the last time I was here, you had some donkeys that looked like they were going to explode. They were so
They've
pregnant.
exploded, and we've got babies now.
3 of them, right?
3 babies.
Okay.
Yeah, they're actually up by the pond right
Yeah,
now.
I
We're
can
gonna
see them up there.
try to lure them down with some corn, but the cows all know what the corn is too. And actually, the calves, including Heather, is down here too. We can go in and look at them.
See Heather. Because the last time we looked at her, she was what, like a day old or
Yep,
something?
and she's no longer able to be carried, and
No, I'm sure. I'll bet that didn't last very long.
no, pretty much once the mamas kind of take them out to pasture, they're done with us. So we've got 3 little calves here. One is going to be Heather, which is the Highlander. This little one with its butt towards us nursing, that's the Texas Longhorn and Highlander cross. She was born last time when you were here.
Okay, yeah.
And then there's little Heather in back. She keeps avoiding. Oh, now the horse just scared her away. She should be coming right. Oh.
So this is a Highland bull, though,
Yep,
right?
yep, that's our bull. There's Heather. She's coming right over here now by her mama, which is Helen, in the which is the black cow.
All right. Well, now I can see her.
There.
There she is. And there's Helen. Helen looks good, huh?
She does.
And Heather, you look good too.
Yeah, and then this Holstein here had the third little yellowish calf. Hey, how are you?
Is that part Highland?
It would be Holstein and Highland, yeah.
Oh, that's an interesting cross.
Right? Yeah, she's giving us a calf every year. And
wow.
Hi.
And what's this one that's the same color? Oh gosh, there they are.
This is Poppy.
Oh, Poppy.
And Lucy. They are last year's babies.
Oh, okay. And then what's this one?
Monica. She is a couple years old. Monica actually got hurt here, so she'll be fine. It's just gotta take it easy with her for a little bit while she's healing.
Are these Sicilian donkeys?
Yeah, like your typical. So they've all come from kind of the same gray mares.
Oh, okay.
Jenny's.
Yeah.
But the dad is a spotted jack.
Oh, okay.
And so he gives us all different colors of babies. So we've got these spotted ones that were born last year, and then this year's babies are all mostly gray.
Huh.
The first little girl that was born has a all white face, and then the other 2 little boys that were born, well, one is quite dark, and then the other one's just the kind of typical gray color.
So the dark one is over here.
Yep,
right?
this is the youngest one.
Okay.
We
And
named
that was a male.
a little boy. Yep.
Okay.
His name is Benny.
Benny. Okay.
And then the first one, her name is Anna, because she was born on the same night of a wedding that we went to, and the bride's name was Anna.
Well, that's nice.
So
You named the donkey and
yep. And then baby number 2 is Bingo. We named him Bingo because my 2-year-old great nephew, I asked him what his name should be, and he said Bingo was his name-o.
Oh,
So he got to be Bingo.
well, that's a good name.
Yeah.
A real good name for a donkey. Hey, Heather, how are you? Okay.
Not as friendly.
Nobody's picking me up today, huh?
I don't know what we got going on here other than chaos. This is Daryl's mule, Ellie.
Oh, Ellie.
So a mule is a, hi, honey, you don't have to be so close. A mule is a donkey dad and a horse mom.
Yeah, it's a hybrid.
Yeah. And then they are never able to reproduce
No,
because
that's
of their
right.
chromosomes. They end up with an odd chromosome, I guess, from the mix. So Ellie's about this, just a little smaller than like your typical riding horse, but strong as an ox.
Oh, they are. They're tough. They're sure-footed, and
Yep.
they're smart too.
Yep, they're very sure-footed. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're not gonna convince them to. It's got to be their idea. And what's nice about mules and donkeys for the most part is if they see something and they get spooked,
Yeah.
they stop
Okay.
and think about it. Whereas a horse will
Yeah. Leave.
go side to side and,
Yeah,
or
yep.
bolt or whatever.
Yep.
So that's she won't hurt you, but she is just going to be awfully
Why are
friendly.
you following me?
Hi.
Oh, goodness.
All talking.
So how much
Poppy.
bigger will these get?
I mean, not a whole lot taller, but they'll definitely fill out.
Uh-huh.
They're really in an ugly stage right now. They've, still have their baby fur, and it'll take them,
Wait,
but till their second year before that
ugly.
comes off. Yeah, they're just kind of like an awkward 12-year-old little girl or boy right now.
Sure. Yes.
Well, I think my donkeys have made it over this way now.
Oh, okay. Where did they go to? So you're coming with us, huh?
I guess she's trying to give us a hint that we haven't ridden her enough, huh?
Oh, it's a nice size, though.
Yeah, and
That'd be the size that I could get on without.
she really takes
stool.
good care of Daryl.
Yeah?
Daryl, he doesn't do anything special when he rides, but she's definitely someone that you can take a can of beer on and she'll take care of
Yeah,
you. Because that's how we ride.
yeah, that's great.
We enjoy our horses
You
for
look smart.
relaxation.
You look really smart, don't you? Yes, you are. That's the thing about donkeys. They're smarter than horses. And
They don't
know it.
forget. They don't
know
forget.
that they're smarter than horses.
Yeah.
I've seen them take advantage of that.
So Daryl's gotten 2 new donkeys since you were here last.
Oh,
and these
really?
are these 2 big girls here. It was his Father's Day present to himself.
Are they donkeys?
They're donkeys.
Are they mammoths?
Mammoth, yep. So they're mother and daughter. The red one's the mom, white one's the daughter.
If you want to pick this,
Yeah.
I'll get them around the corner to kind of confuse the young ones get behind the gate.
Hi. Well, we don't feed any grain at all. We just use it as a little treat. And
Sure.
the younger ones don't quite know what it is yet, but the older ones sure do. Hey guys! Come on! Come on, Anna! Even if we... Come on! Hi! How are you? Hello, Anna. Oh,
So this little one coming up first here.
this is Anna. Yep, she
And
is...
this is her mom. What's her mom's name?
Summer.
Summer.
I have a summer and an autumn, and I honestly, I have a hard time keeping them straight.
That's a pretty name.
We're losing. There, why don't you just lock that? Lock that.
I got Steve locked away.
That's fine.
Well,
But
hi, baby. Oh.
yeah, we'll just have to get Nancy out into the.
Oh. Aren't you precious? Huh?
She is very friendly.
Oh my goodness.
Here. Here, Mama. There you go. Yeah, so she and then Poppy, the the yearling, they're full sisters.
Okay.
And they were born one day shy of a year apart.
Well, that's pretty good.
Right?
So what's the gestation on a donkey? Is it the same
So-
as a horse?
No, it's quite varied. It's anywhere from 11 to 13 months.
Wow. That
Hey,
is
hey,
quite
hey,
a
hey,
difference,
guys.
isn't it?
Yeah. Like a horse, you can almost tell right to the day. But yeah, these guys, I mean, they start giving us an udder, and I think, oh, it's going to be any day. And then it's 2 months later, and they're still pregnant. Stop.
They looked really pregnant when I saw them in, what was it, early
Yes.
May? Oh my goodness, I thought they were going to
Hey. Yeah,
just
so the one was born
explode.
about 3 weeks later.
Oh, guys. Gotta love those ears. Oh my goodness.
This is Eva. This is the
Hi,
gray
Eva.
one. Hi, honey. And that's Daisy is the red one. Hey. You guys don't need all that. And then this red one with the halter is Rosie. And the white one, Daryl just cannot decide on a name.
But these are mammoth donkeys.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep, they're about like 13-ish, 13 and a half to 14
they're good
hands
size,
tall.
aren't they? Wow.
Hi, sweetheart. How are you? It's hard to keep a white animal white.
Oh yeah. I used to have a big white horse. I just gave up.
Right? Yeah, then they think they get the dirtier on purpose than everyone else.
Well, sometimes I think that maybe their skin was a little
I
more
think so
sensitive.
too. Yeah, they tend to get bit up a little easier, and
And so,
So this
he was
is
always
nice.
taking dust baths and scratching, and I'm sure that was why.
stop now. Just stop. I'm gonna see if I can convince this. No, back up. This last one to come up, but it's. Oh, maybe it's not as wet as I think.
No, I'm
Oh,
not
you're good.
exactly wearing my good shoes either,
Okay.
believe me.
So this first little boy, Bingo, he is quite standoffish yet, and that's very typical for this one and her babies.
Bingo.
They're not as friendly until she's kind of not involved. Stop. And this is a old grandma donkey. This is either autumn or summer. We call him
You just went in
Yeah.
between the fence
call him
there.
Grandma and Mama. And then this is Tess.
Hey, Tess.
And her little dude is Benny.
And this is the brand new one.
This is the newest one, yeah.
Oh my goodness. So, do the donkeys ever have any problems having their babies?
I've never had any problems. There's been a couple times I've assisted, but I think it was just because I was out there and I couldn't resist getting in there
Yeah.
and helping.
Oh, goodness.
But no, all of these guys had their babies. Well, two of them had early mornings. By the time I got out there, they were really wet, but they were standing already when I saw them. And then little Anna was born on a Saturday evening. I think we got home at like 10 o'clock, and she had been born also just shortly before we got home.
Yeah. So it went fast.
It went fast, and they're probably like, well, I don't know what you weigh now, right now, 40 pounds maybe, but
Yeah.
you know, they're probably only 20 pounds, and it's amazing how fast they fill out
Yeah.
when they're born.
Well, they get the groceries from Mama, and then
Yes.
they fill out, don't
Hi.
they?
And these donkeys have so much milk in them, it's just crazy.
Oh, yeah?
It's like a goat udder underneath of there.
So I bet you don't get anything in your pasture with all these donkeys. Anything that you don't want.
They're pretty good, yeah. They really enjoy eating thistles. And,
Do they keep the coyotes away?
oh, I still have chickens.
Well, good for you. Good for you. That's
Oh, here's Anna. Hi. Hi, baby.
muscle your way in there, Anna. Oh,
You're a good girl, aren't you? So we'll keep her. The boys will likely sell. And then this is Steve, our stud donkey. It's his last breeding
here?
with us, yep, because His girls, Poppy and Lucy, will be ready for breeding next year. So Steve will head down the road and go to someone else's farm. Hey guys, here. There you go. See, now we got a seat, don't we? Yes. And it's really hard to get anything done. But it's nice now that we have all three of them here because they kind of take care of each other a little bit and play with each other.
Well, that little one there just goes in between the fence there.
And I think he does it most of the time to torment his mom because she gets really
went right through there between
mad
the
and.
posts.
Everybody's trying to back down.
Yeah. Thank you.
It might be easiest to go around that way.
Hi. Hi.
Benny, you are just gorgeous.
Yeah, that Bingo was actually quite dark like that too, but it didn't take him long. He really grayed up. But yeah, Benny, he's pretty. I really wanted him to be a little girl. Tess is so friendly.
Yeah.
And but that's all right. He'll be a good pet for someone else, hopefully.
Well, I know people like to keep donkeys because they do keep the coyotes
they're
away
good protection and
very
they're
good
just
protectors.
obviously really friendly and
Yeah.
pretty easy keepers, right?
I had a friend that had a donkey and it would not let as much as a cat in the pasture. It was
Yeah, our dogs are okay with them. These two new ones haven't had a lot of experience with dogs, and they were used to protect a goat herd. So we do, they're pretty attentive around our dogs, and I think the dogs know it too.
Oh, I'm sure.
But otherwise, the dogs can come in here and give kisses to everyone else, and but
Well, the donkeys probably figure out who's friend and
absolutely,
foe.
yep. Yep. And so, yeah, these mamas have already been bred back. A horse will come into heat right around 7 to 10 days after they have a baby. So, yeah, they're hopefully all bred, and we'll do it again next year. Hi, you are just a little nibbler.
Somebody's nibbling on me here too, aren't you? Oh, love the ears, love the ears. Now this is maybe a stupid question, but do you have any problem with their ears getting cold in the winter?
Not cold, no. More so in the summer with the bugs.
Oh yeah, I'm
so
sure.
like that's why we keep the hair long around their ears.
Yeah.
Look at that little donkey just told that big one who's boss. Because that hair helps keep the keeps the flies and stuff out. But like these guys they've got kind of little sores and crusties in their ears from being bit up and stuff by the bugs. And this year's so horrible with all the flies and mosquitoes from being so wet.
Yeah.
But she's a nibbler. So donkeys are born without teeth, but you'll see how quickly, this little dude here, so he's I don't know, a weekish or whatever old. Hi, show us your teeth. And he's already got little teeth. And Anna's are big already.
Oh yeah, look at that.
And she munches, she's nibbler, but that's just them being babies. They're exploring everything, but if you aren't paying attention, you'll feel it.
So are they born with those little, what do they call them, fairy toes?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, they disappear really, really fast.
Well, usually the mothers nibble them off.
Oh, okay.
Well, maybe they do for horses.
I'm sure it's the same.
Probably the same.
Yeah, because if you see them right away, you'll see that. If you're there right when they're born, you'll see those. But
yeah, and it's like, oh, what are those? Hey, baby. Hey, Benny.
He's like, hey, that's me.
Well, it's nice they got playmates.
Yeah. Stop! You're so naughty.
Oh, what a sweetheart. These are lucky donkeys because, there's places where people have donkeys and they use them hard.
Right,
You know?
right. Yeah, we'd really, ouch, ouch. We'd really like to get those yearlings. I mean, breaking them to a cart or something would be just
Yeah.
perfect. You just got to find the time to do it, and I haven't found that time yet. Here's another instance. She's like,
Attitude.
that
there.
is my baby. And she probably doesn't really care about her baby right now. She just doesn't want her to come to the corn. Stop.
So do your animals, do they like to rub on that big
Yeah.
scratcher thing
Yeah,
over
both
there?
the cows and the
Yeah.
donkeys and horses will use that. I wish this white one would use it. It would really help her get rid of her winter hair. She's only 2,
Oh, she's
so
a
she's
young
just
one.
a baby.
Yeah. Where did she come from? Is she from Wisconsin?
Daryl went somewhere over like in the Mankato area.
Okay.
It was a really long drive for them, but it was just prior to that dam area breaking down there.
Well, it's been an
So-
interesting summer, hasn't
It
it?
has, yeah.
As far as water and not knowing what's flooding
Right,
when you're
yeah.
going someplace, especially Minnesota. I think Minnesota's
Got it worse
practically
than us.
underwater.
Yeah, hi. So yeah, so this is a mother-daughter, and this little one had never been off the farm before, so she took quite a while to get in the trailer, and
Yeah.
but yeah, hi. But they'll be a nice addition to the farm.
Oh, I guess so.
Hi. Does that feel good?
No, they are big, the mammoths, aren't they?
Yeah, just as friendly as these little guys though. But yeah, it is a little intimidating when they feel like being as close to you as the little ones.
There's Ireland is full of donkeys. That's what people used to use there, and they still have a lot of donkeys.
Okay.
And I sent a friend of mine a picture of a mammoth donkey, and she was just shocked. They had never seen anything
Okay.
like that.
Yeah, like the typical kind of size around here that you'll see a lot of farmers have is like that
Yeah.
10 to 12 hand.
Right, small.
Just because they're a little bit undesirable for the big donkeys. And so did you find a spot to itch? Huh? So yeah, this is our donkey adventure.
So they're pretty easy keepers, I take it.
Yeah, and Daryl's learned how to do the hooves himself.
Uh-huh.
So he and I will tackle hooves we'll wait till evening time when it's not so
Yeah.
hot, and it takes us a lot longer to do it than it would a professional farrier, but saves a lot of money that way.
gosh,
If we
yeah.
had to do it ourselves, we would never be able to have this many.
Yeah.
And I keep a professional farrier for my horses. Just because their needs are a little bit different than the donkeys who just kind of roam here in a pasture and have a few babies.
Yeah.
So, hi, you don't get to itch like that. So,
Well, they're fun.
they are.
Do
They're
they
fun.
have to have any particular kind of vaccinations or anything that are different from a horse?
No, anything that you give a horse as far as that way can go for the donkeys. We worm them
Uh-huh.
3-4 times a year. Anytime I introduce a new donkey into the herd, I worm the whole herd again. But you can do like your annual like 4 or 5 way shot, and then rabies, tetanus, the equine
Encephalitis?
encephalitis.
Sure.
Oh, that's part of the 4 or 5 way. But West Nile.
Oh, yeah.
There's a West Nile virus too. We just keep stuff pretty basic around here.
Yeah.
And then we do the blood Coggins test on like these bigger donkeys. The little ones we don't, because they really aren't going to be going anywhere.
Well, this one's almost spotted like, what is it?
Yeah.
An Appaloosa or something with the polka dots.
Yeah. Well, Ellie, that mule that was here, she turns colors throughout the year. She'll be red roan for a while, and then she'll be silver roan, and then she'll be almost all white. That's the Appaloosa in her.
Oh, there are, okay.
So, hi.
Well, they're not unfriendly, are they?
Nope, and I mean, this didn't happen the first day that they were here. They really have to figure out if they're gonna like you or not.
Yeah.
And the trust goes both ways, definitely, with these guys.
Yeah. Do they always have that long, shaggy hair?
No.
Like that?
No, and that's why I wish she would brush herself on those red rubs. I think a lot of that is just her being a baby, and it's just not coming out as quick and fast because it's really fine.
Sure.
And we're alone, Nancy.
Look at that. They all got bored and left us, huh? Okay, no more food, so we'll just leave.
All right.
But normally you said you don't feed them grain. It's just
They get pasture and then hay in the winter.
Sure.
Daryl likes to have a handful of peanuts on him. That's his treat that he feeds
Well, they
them.
like peanuts.
They like peanuts. It's low fat.
Yeah.
Donkeys are really prone to getting fat quickly and easily. And then they'll get that big hump on their neck. And that's just a big old fat pad. There's
So
rodeo back there.
will they, do they founder?
They can. We've had really good luck that they haven't.
Because I've always heard that mules won't because they know better than to eat too much.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't had any problems with that, but like I said, we really watch their fat intake. Pasture is, I mean, certain times of the year that pasture gets so high in sugars and stuff, but we try our best not to give them grain and lots of sweet feed and stuff like that.
Well, I don't imagine they need it.
No, and they're just, I mean, beautiful condition. So
Do you rent them out for nativity scenes, living nativity scenes?
we've taken the big pair. A couple years ago, we went somewhere. Oh, here comes Ellie. She just found out she's alone.
Uh-oh.
But no, we haven't gotten a lot of requests. It's a hard time of the year to
Well, yeah, I just wondered
to
if
be
anybody was...
running around with donkeys. But no, I've been asked a few times, and I've taken them.
Well, we knew this was worth waiting for.
Right.